Welcome back to This Wasn't in the MLS. We are having some technical difficulties with our system today, so if I'm in a bad mood, that's fucking why. But I'm Megan,
And I'm Sean.
and we have not had a podcast in a
Like,
while,
yeah, like 3 weeks.
even maybe more than
Yeah,
that, like 4 weeks. But we've been very busy.
very busy. This week has been crazy.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I am the type of person that even though busyness gets in the way, usually I'm like, well, we have to find some time to fit it in, but it's just been pretty impossible, I guess. And this shit is pissing me off. So I almost threw in the towel today too and said, screw it, we're not doing it today. But Sean's got a story. Tell us a story, Sean.
Let's see. Well, I could tell my 90. I'm not gonna say the address, but
You almost
I
did.
did. My one seller, we fell out of contract, and
Mhm.
then we got an offer Friday, and they wanted to close today. So in 4 days,
But
we've been
even
able.
I don't even think we got this contract signed until Monday.
No, we had it signed, I think, Saturday,
Uh-huh.
but everything's closed Saturday. We didn't get the contract till it was like 9:30 Friday night.
Right.
And
And we're
then
old, so we go to bed at 9.
yeah. So um we had to get everything in first thing Monday to try to get it to close for today, which didn't happen. It's gonna be probably Monday or maybe tomorrow, but
Well, for context, like we have a lot of HOAs out here, so it involved getting the resale packet and everybody
payoffs and
else's timeline other than our own, because like the resale packet we don't create, the
yeah,
HOAs create.
and usually it takes like 2 weeks to get title back, which somehow they were able to get it back in time. So we're almost there. We might be able to close tomorrow, which will probably be the fastest closing we've ever
Ever
had.
done. And Sean did it all. He had to make like 20 phone calls on Monday to push everybody along. Luckily, we already had a survey,
Yeah,
but it was, I felt for you. And then you got a walk in on Monday at the office.
at
So,
the same time.
so I think I was showing houses Monday, right? Or
Yeah,
doing,
you
or
were
no, I
out
had a
somewhere.
closing.
Yeah,
I had a closing on Monday and Sean called me in a panic and he's like, I'm at the office and somebody just walked in and wants to go see houses right now. And you were like, and I have like 17 phone calls to make and I have to try and get this deal together. And I was like, well, I'm like, call somebody on the team and see if you could figure it out or whatever. And they ended up not wanting to see houses right until the next day or
yeah.
something.
They said they were good to see it the next day.
Yeah. But you figured that out.
Yeah,
You always do.
it was taken care of.
How about you tell us about the one showing you did with the foundation and the plants?
Oh, I showed a house, and um, my buyers are moving from another state up here, and we're going through the house looking, and like the basement actually looked like really dry and everything. There was like just a door, like a half door in the concrete. So like I wonder what's behind here. And I open the door and it's just like there's probably like 2 inches of water on the ground and just plant like ferns coming through everything. And
Yep.
so I turned and I was like, well, I hope you like gardening. And she was like, oh, they allow those types of plants up here. And I was talking about like actual gardening, and she was talking about weed plants.
That's funny. Yeah, so Sean has 4 houses under contract right now, about to have a fourth, right?
Yes,
Under
just
contract.
waiting for signatures to come back
And he has more than me,
for right now.
which I'm mad about. Yeah, for right now. I have an offer in. I have 2 offers in right now, and I'm waiting for a contract back from my seller to sign. So I'll have 3 more under my belt. So that'll be back up to like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But we're killing it. The team is killing it. Did
Well, I was
we
gonna say
say,
I don't think we've even had a podcast since we started a team.
have we?
I
Have
don't
we
think so.
not? Wow, that's crazy. Well, we started a team. We took on 2 new agents, Justine and Phil. They're actually husband and wife. Justine has been licensed for 2 years now, possibly 3. I can't remember.
And Phil was
And
brand new.
Phil was brand new. So it was risky. I was very hesitant to start a team right now. Like I was nervous, but it was something that I wanted to do. So we kind of just had a conversation with them and told them our expectations. And they each have a couple houses under contract themselves. So we are going to, by the end of this week, we should have like 11 or 12 under contract, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep track of.
It is, but we have the right systems and everything's in place. But that is part of our busyness, just training new agents into systems and everything else. But everybody's crushing it right now.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with what the team is doing. So if you are looking to join a team, maybe we'd consider you. I told Phil this morning, I was like, I really like the dynamic of our team and how everything is going. And I said, I'd want to be picky this time around. And like, I feel like what we have to offer, and I'm just being honest, I'm not being cocky. I feel like we have it all figured out. I mean, for the most part, we have it all figured out. And like, we know what works
Yeah,
and
I mean,
what
it's
doesn't
really,
work.
I think a lot of what you do in the background really helps everybody out and be able to get the business and make the deals happen and
Thanks, honey.
keep everything under control so it's not so stressful.
Yeah. Well, it really all comes down to systems. Like, what do you have to offer in terms of a CRM and websites and how to keep track of your deals and things like that. So, all those things are so important. And if you start a team and don't have any of that, you're not really like organized.
Yeah.
And it could feel way more overwhelming than it has to be. So just offering that, like, and Justine even told us yesterday that she's so happy that she transitioned over to our team and we are doing great things. We are having a backpack.
I was just about to say that we have that going
Yeah.
on right now.
Do you want to
Backpack
tell
giveaway.
them about it?
I mean, we're giving away 200 backpacks full of school supplies. I got what, pencils, water bottles,
Colored pencils, notebooks, folders, pencil cases. We just did the backpack stuffing. But anyway, we are doing the backpack giveaway. We have 200 backpacks. They're all filled with school supplies. That's going to be at Remax Best office. So that's 1200 Hamlin Highway on Sunday, August 23rd at 11 a.m. We have a ice cream truck coming, so there'll be free ice cream. We have a pizza truck coming, and we have, was anybody knocking?
No.
Did you check the front door?
Yeah,
We have a pizza truck coming. Now we have a coffee cart coming, which I guess like somebody's just starting off their business and she said that she'll like come for free. So
cool.
that was cool. And we have a face painter coming. So it's gonna be a fun little event to give back to the community. We did pay for everything ourselves. Nothing was donated to us.
And
The
you
3
said
of
that
us.
the Kovaleski team is helping us out too.
The Kovaleski team at Remax Best and Summit Mortgage in Honesdale is also contributing. So, yeah, we're doing that. We have also a neighborhood. We always keep busy over here. We are doing our neighborhood pig roast at our house on
Saturday.
Saturday, this coming Saturday. So,
We got a 65-pound pig coming.
yeah,
We're doing it like potluck style, so all the neighbors are bringing some dishes and
yeah,
should be a fun time. We just had half a quart of firewood delivered, so I
you
gotta
gotta
get
go
the
stack
stack.
it.
Yep.
But yeah, a lot going on. But I did want to talk about what the market's doing right now because it's super friggin' weird. So even though we're doing great and selling um, real estate's a long game, right? So it's like I've had some of these listings I've had for like 2 to 3 months, and then now they're selling,
Hmm.
right? So obviously, pricing is still a big thing always. If you price it right, it will sell. But I'd love to talk about the Hideout. Pocono Springs is a big one. Um, what are you seeing in Pocono Springs? We'll start there.
Right now in Pocono Springs, I'm seeing a lot of, well, all of a sudden there's been a lot of houses coming up on the market in there,
Yeah.
and I'm seeing quite a bit of them sitting
Hmm.
for a while before getting offers. I mean, you had one that sold pretty quick.
Yeah, I have one in Pocono Springs under contract right now, and I have two on the market that are still active. The one, which my seller kind of knows this, but pricing is an issue with the one gorgeous house, but new construction. So I don't really think this counts in that conversation. But I have another one that's on the market that is priced correctly. It's just um
Yeah, it seems like a lot of them are
so
just sitting in
weird.
there.
Yeah, and I really can't explain it because last year around this time I was selling houses in there. I've been selling houses in Pocono Springs for a while.
And even lots were selling, and now
Over asking, like
there
multiple
oh,
offers.
there's over 50 lots on the
Ugh.
market right now, and nothing's selling.
Yeah, and I have, a good relationship with the Pocono Springs office and the POA, and they do send me people that want to sell their land or their houses, and people keep calling me to list their lots in there, and honestly, like, sellers are losing money. Um, most of them at this point are having to bring money to the table. Um, I don't know. So 2 years ago, I was selling lots in Pocono Springs, like, and I
Hmm.
was selling them and closing them at like $3,000, $4,000, which allowed the seller to not have to bring money to the table and maybe come out with like 500 bucks.
Yeah.
And this is like with a perk test, right?
Hmm.
Now the sellers are getting a perk test and they can't even sell the lots for 2,000 bucks. It's like, it's so weird to me. And I don't know if I really have an explanation for it fully. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that there's some stuff going on in the POA, with the dam and things like that, but the sellers that I have aren't selling because of that
Yeah.
reasoning. And also, not for nothing, but that assessment is $100 extra. So it's not even a huge increase
And
in
it's
HOA dues.
still one of the cheapest communities around
Yeah,
with dues compared to like the Hideout or Hemlock Farms.
right. So I can't really understand. I don't know. Like, I don't know, but what I can think of is a snowball effect, right? So if you're comparing that community to the Hideout, right? Hideout's always had a great market. Pocono Springs market has always been somewhat slow.
Hmm.
Like, people aren't jumping in there to buy houses,
No,
right? Like, they're not like running to get to
no.
that house. It's mostly Pocono Springs is mostly a primary market, I would say. And a lot of people do have vacation houses in there, but I do know a lot of people that live in there full time, right? Your mom lives in there.
Hmm.
Um, with that being said, the Hideout is total opposite. Like, people do run for houses in there, and our market
Yeah.
was very quick moving in the Hideout. Um, so last year I want to say around this time we were more at like 60 homes for sale inventory. And this is the hideout I'm talking about. 60 homes for sale inventory. And I believe we're in the 90s now. So that's a big jump.
Yeah.
So when I say snowball effect, people aren't running for houses in the hideout now, or like they have more options now. So now that the market's like leveling out a little bit, Pocono Springs is kind of taking that hit a little bit harder
Hmm.
because nobody was ever sprinting to get houses in there
Yeah.
unless it was like priced like a little below market value or like had a gazillion updates or like a newer build that was priced well. Um, but now the hideout is kind of it's not taking a hit. I mean, like we're selling in the hideout too. It's just taking longer. Like
It has more
everything
days
is
on
taking,
market.
yeah. So we're at probably around 60 days just in Wayne County right now. Um, and that's like with everything. So like with the overpriced listings, with the underpriced listings, and with the market value listings. So it's
Hmm.
the market's just weird. It feels weird. It feels weird
Yeah.
to work in. It's hard to understand in the moment because it feels like yesterday almost like, I was selling houses in Pocono Springs for over asking price. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And now today I'm sitting there looking at one of my listings and I'm like, okay, like we've been on the market for maybe 40 days now, which average days on market is 50. So like maybe we need to wait a little bit longer, but it comps out to the price it's listed at.
Yeah.
So I'm like sitting here like I know the marketing's good. I do the same marketing on almost all my listings.
It seems like also a lot of people, they don't want to do the updates anymore.
No.
They want everything updated already. I think it also has to do with the price of lumber right now. It's so high, people don't want to spend the extra money updating the houses themselves.
Right. Yeah, price of lumber, the interest rates aren't beautiful
Yeah.
either. We just got an interest rate back at
7.
7.2 on a
Yeah.
primary,
Yeah.
which I've seen better. So that could be a lender issue, but I'm seeing, and it could be an income issue, a credit
Yeah.
issue. So like, I don't know, but I am seeing on primaries like 6.7,
Yeah.
which still is like if we could get it into the high fives, I think we'd see a real change in the market. Um, but you know what I'm also seeing right now is a lot of cash buyers,
Yeah.
which is, and I know it goes like ebbs and flows, but I have a cash buyer right now that just put in an offer. I have a cash buyer under contract right now. You have a cash, you just got one under contract with a cash
And I have somebody looking that's cash.
that's
And I
cash.
think some of the cash is coming. People are selling in Jersey.
Jersey, right? Yes. It's crazy because this guy that's under contract in Milford, he lives in Jersey.
Mm.
He's selling his house in Jersey and moving out here. The lady that I took out yesterday, she's a cash buyer. She's selling her house in Jersey to move out here full time. The woman that Phil's taking out today, she's selling her house in Jersey and moving out here.
Yeah.
And I know that's always happened, right? But like, what are the odds of so
Yeah, so
many?
many at one
So
time.
what's happening in Jersey is the real
Yeah.
question.
Yeah,
Like,
that
what
everybody's
is
trying to
going
leave.
on? It's weird. I wonder. So we get same thing with snowball effect. Like, we're kind of the last markets to get hit with things because we're a vacation market. So like we always have somebody looking for a second home or looking to retire out here. There's always somebody. There's always
Yeah.
people doing that. But a lot of our people have been New Jersey. It's been a lot of New Jersey.
Well, so far 2 people have said to me they want to leave because of the mayor.
Oh, who's the mayor? Do you know?
No.
Yeah, I'm not very
They just,
political.
yeah, they just talk crap about it and say they
Oh,
want to get out of there.
oh, interesting.
So thank you, mayor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor of New Jersey, for all of our buyers. Um, but yeah, I mean, the market's just weird, but I would just I'm not concerned.
No.
We still have a very good market out here. We have almost 11 houses under contract. So obviously, like, houses are still selling. I think more inventory is going to snowball effect a lot of things. It's going to there you have more competition on the market,
Yeah.
and that's just the fact of the matter. And like, it then takes a little bit longer because we don't have also enough buyers. So if you have more on the market and half of the buyer pool at this moment, then they're going to take longer to sell. um with that being said, they are still selling, but pricing is like more important now than it ever was, because you could
Yeah.
really rack up those days on market. And I'm almost, in my mindset, am thinking that listing a house a little bit below market value to get that traction is better now than it used to be to list it at market value.
Yeah.
So we'll see a lot of that. If the consumer, the seller, is susceptible to doing that, we'll start to see houses listed below market value just to get that urgency to go see the houses. But
Hmm.
we're looking at a balanced market now. I mean, I would say it's pretty balanced at this point.
I think so.
Sometimes we get multiple offers, but
Yeah.
it's pretty rare now, and I haven't run into it a whole lot this year at all.
Uh,
You have
my
in
one
Clark
mark,
Summit,
yeah, up in Clark Summit,
but that's
it's a
also like a
lot.
solely primary
Yeah.
market.
But
So,
I think a lot of these people are seeing that they're getting multiple offers and they are pricing their houses a little bit lower.
mhm,
And so then they're getting multiple offers and you have
like
everybody
way
panicking
above, yeah.
and going over.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that market just sounds insane. I mean, you've been out there a lot more than I have,
Yeah.
but it took what, and it's no fault of ours or no fault of the buyer, but if you're going up against cash and a mortgage offer, like, it's hard to get a mortgage offer against cash under contract, and that's just a fact of the matter. But
Yeah.
it took us 3 tries, right, to finally get our client
Under
under
contract.
contract. And it worked out though, because she has a big, beautiful new construction house now.
Yeah.
So she didn't need all of your crappy houses. Okay. We didn't need that house. But yeah, balanced market. But that's a wrap. I gotta go to work.
Yeah. I got stack firewood.
Thanks for watching. This wasn't in the MLS. I will get that one day. Have a great day and a great week, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yep.
We're
Hopefully
gonna
next
see you.
week.
Sean's on it. If I'm not here, that's because Sean didn't force me to be here. So just remember that.